Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to another exciting edition of High School Sports here on your High School Sports Leader, Oregon SportsBeat. Tonight, from the gymnasium at Central Catholic High School, we got a Mount Hood Conference basketball matchup for you, and it's a doubleheader, too. We're going to start it off with boys action. The Central Catholic Rams and the Oregon City Pioneers. We'll follow that up with girls action between the same two teams. This is a big game for these two teams. The Pioneers come in here 8-4, but 2-0 in Mount Hood Conference action. The Rams, they are 7-5, but also 2-0 in Mount Hood Conference action. And these two teams share a common opponent in Mount Hood action, and that is the Reynolds Raiders. The Oregon City Pioneers beat them in a close game. The Rams rattled them by 47. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Hall. I'll be doing the play-by-play. Working with me, my broadcast partner, Steve Roberts. Steve has been in California. Steve, good to have you back.
Good being back.
Look forward to your expert analysis tonight. But this is early in the season. Two conference undefeated teams. This is a big game for both of these teams because somebody's going to get off in the conference with a 3-0 start.
That's right. And as you mentioned, they both have already faced a common opponent, and it seems like the results was lopsided on one side and very close on the other side, so we'll see what kind of adjustments coaches have made. I'm sure they are comparing their notes based on those games, and we'll see what kind of adjustments coaches have made, and we should have a good game tonight. We're
going to have the national anthem, the introduction of the starting players in a couple of minutes. Steve and I have seen the Rams once before, a month ago, when they played Grant. The number 2 ranked team in the state fell behind early by a bunch and worked their way back towards the end of the game where they got that game respectable. I did Grant's game with Jefferson last week, and the Generals lost to the Democrats 81-80 in overtime. So that was a good test. We'll see where we are tonight.
Yeah, definitely can never count out the Rams because they're going to always give what they can to the end.
All right. Head coach Aaron Newkirk for the Oregon City Pioneers. For the Central Catholic Rams, the head coach is David Blue.
Participants and spectators from both sides act appropriately and treat each other fairly in the spirit of good, healthy competition.
All right, giving the announcement about the policy regarding team athletics in the OSAA. Rams 7-5, Oregon City 8-4. These are two traditional teams that do well in the Mount Hood Conference. Here's the lineup for the Oregon City Pioneers, the starters. Number 10, Corbin Remsburg, he's a junior. Number 20, Trevor Sheldon, he's a senior. Number 22, Jake Gettle, he's a sophomore. Number 23, Kevon Bradford, he's a senior. And number 32, that's Tyler Quincy, and he's a senior. Here come the starters for the Central Catholic Rams. Nice crowd here tonight. Remember, this is part of a doubleheader. All right, starting for the Rams, number 0, DeRay Seamster, he's a sophomore. Number 2, the sophomore, Isaiah Amato. Number 3, the senior, Isaac Amaral Arthur, and he's a good one. Number 14, the freshman, Darius Gakwazi. And number 35, the senior, Donald Hunter. So the starters again for the Rams: Seamster, Amato, Arthuri, Gakwazi, and Hunter.
At Central Catholic, we embrace unity, respect, safety, and dignity for all. We support equality, social justice.
Gakwazi starting, a true freshman. Well, I shouldn't say true freshman in high school. You're a freshman. You don't get to sit out for a year. But Gakwazi starting. Last time we saw him here, he looked very good.
Seniors Sydney Colleen and Haley Neal, along with freshman Ansley Moss.
All right. our national anthem. All right, very nice rendition of our national anthem. 3 Central Catholic students did that, and we're just about ready to tip it off. Central Catholic Rams, the Oregon City Pioneers. This is boys action. We'll follow this up with girls action. That'll be a great matchup. It's a bitter rivalry between the Rams and the Pioneers girls action. The last couple of years, that actions have been very fierce.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the game tonight. First one I'll be watching, or first one I'll be attending now that I'm back in Portland, and it should be a good one.
Right, we'll jump it up in center. Donald Hunter will jump for the Rams, jumping for the Pioneers, number 32. That's Tyler Quincy. Just about ready to tip it up. There, that's up in the air. Tip controlled. And Hunter can't touch that ball after he tipped it. They had to back away, but controlled by the Rams. Seamster out on top. Number 3 with the ball. That's Arthur. Great shooter. Amato back to Arthur for 3. First shot, it goes. I guess they called that right.
Nice job there. You know, the defense kind of fell back on his heels, and he took advantage of it.
They passed the ball around. They slide off of Arthur just a bit, and he drilled a 3-pointer. 3-0 Rams. Pioneers with the ball around the outside. Man-to-man defense for the Rams. Number 23 is Bradford. Big score for the Pioneers. Kind of trapped underneath. After the ball stolen away. Arthur steals it. Quickly ahead. Seamster works inside. Uses the glass. Doesn't go. A tip. That doesn't go. Pioneers come down with it. Pull-up jumper. Bradford for 2. Doesn't go. Underneath. The shot. That goes. Banked in off of the glass by Quincy. Quincy with a bucket for 2. 3-2 our score.
Nice rebound down there on the offensive end.
Rams. In the corner. With Quasi with a shot. That doesn't go. Stolen away. Seamster inside. Loses the ball off his foot.
We got a foul called there.
They do, a foul.
On number 23, Teron Bradford.
The foul is on Teron Bradford. His first personal foul, first team
City
foul.
number 11, Connor Curtis.
All right, checking in the game for the Pioneers, Connor Curtis. Rams inbound the ball. Arthur, pull-up jumper, and fouled. Arthur took that shot off the inbound pass and fouled. He's going to go to the line, I believe, and shoot 2. He is. The foul is on Quincy. His first personal foul, second team foul. Arthur at the line. First shot goes. He has all 4 of the Ram points in the game, 4-2. Arthur at the line. Second shot coming out. 4-2. Make it 5, and Arthur has all of them. 5-2. Pioneers press. They get the ball over the timeline. Inside Bradford. Bradford forced back outside. Looks for help. Guarded by Arthur out on top. Underneath, the ball's kicked. Kicked by the Rams. And the Pioneers will inbound the ball.
So far, Central Catholic doing a nice job showing a press, relaxing it, and then dropping into his own defense.
Bradford in the corner, tries to drive the baseline, blocked off. Nice job defensively that time. And we got a foul.
No shot. Fouls on the Rams.
He's going to take this one out of bounds, I believe.
Fouls on Isaiah Amato, his first.
Foul is on Isaiah Amato, his first. Inbound the ball. Pioneers get it inside the shot. Nice job defensively by Hunter. The putback. Hunter sticks his hands up.
Fouls on the Rams. Fouls on number 35.
Very nice block on the first attempt at a shot. Unfortunately, it got tied up on the second attempt.
Hunter picks up the personal foul at the line. Jake Gettle. First shot on the way. It goes. 5-3 now. Rams lead. Second shot on the way. Gettle misses that one. Rebound Arthur. Arthur. Back out on top. Hunter. It's for Seamster. Seamster likes to slice down the lane. Out on top, Arthur for three. Had a good look and drilled. Well, the score in this game is Arthur 8, Oregon City 3. Arthur has all 8 points. Nice steal by Gurquazi.
Steal by Gurquazi.
4:54 left to go. And there's a whistle. That's going to be a foul. And that's going to be on Curtis.
Number 11.
So far, Central Catholic doing a nice job on offense, working the ball around, finding their shooter alone, and he is able to drop it.
I think Arthur is feeling like he's hot tonight. And he is. There's a whistle. Did he call over and back?
Yes, he did.
Referee called over and back that time. Got trapped at the half-court line and stepped back. 8-3, 4:42 left to go here in the first half. Rams lead, down the lane, puts up a shot. Yes, that goes. Shot from the outside, doesn't go. Rebound inside. Pioneers, they trail 8-5. Cross-court pass way in the corner, long pass, tries to go down the baseline, sealed off. They get it inside, poked away by Hunter. Pull up for Bradford for three, he gets it, and this game is tough.
Shooting there by the Pioneers to get back into this.
There's a shot, the putback by Hunter doesn't go, and stepped out of bounds. Amato slammed the ball down right in front of the ref, and the minute he did it, he kind of put his hands up. Whoop, didn't mean anything by that. 3:55 left to go. We're tied at 8 after Bradford hit that three. Teron Bradford. Pioneers inbound the ball. Chance for them to take the lead. They run up 5 straight points. Quasi misses the steal attempt. Down the lane, almost a travel. A shot in the lane, rolls around, that's good, and it goes. That's Rensburg, Tommy Rensburg with the bucket. And the Pioneers do go ahead, a steal, down the lane, the shot. Rolls around, doesn't go, the putback, that doesn't go. Rams with a rebound. Arthur gets a block from Hunter off on the side. 10-8, Pioneers lead. There's a shot by Arthur. That doesn't go that time. Here come the Pioneers. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Bradford in the corner. The shot for three. No, that doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. Rams come down with it. That's Lowry with the ball. Lowry over to Amato. Inside, they get it back to Amato. Sealed off on the baseline, back to R3. Hunter wants the ball inside. They can't get it to him. On top, Amato in the lane, underneath distance, stolen away. Pioneers steal the ball, 2-on-1 break. Here they come inside. Quasi rejects it. Nice job. Quasi with a long pass. Comes down, they dish it off on the side. Amato on the baseline. Quasi wants the ball. The pull-up jumper doesn't go, but he's fouled. And he's going to get three. He's going to get 3 shots. Great series of plays there by Quasi.
Pace is picked up here. The Pioneers found some openings, but they did a nice job of mixing it up inside and outside. Got a 2-point lead right now, and we see the Rams getting back into this.
The Quasi for 3, first rolls around and slides off the front of the rim. Second shot coming up. He has 3. The Quasi second shot, it goes. 10-9. Chance to even this up.
Number 13, Andy Kelly. And for the Rams, number 23, Tyson Parker.
Tyson Parker checks in for the Rams. Quasi at the line. Third shot on the way. He gets it. He ties this game up. 2 in the game for Quasi. 10-10's our score. Remember, he's a true freshman.
Rams drop into a 1-3-1 defense here now.
A nice block that time out of bounds. That was Parker. I gotta stop saying true freshman. Pioneers inbound the ball. 10-10 is our score. 1:54 left to go first quarter. Pioneers underneath the basket, turn around, the shot, that's going to be short, rebound inside, Hunter ahead to Quasi, down the lane, puts up a shot, and he's fouled. Now let's hold on, there's a foul all right, but it's on Quasi, it's a charge. That could have gone either way, and it did.
This angle, it looked like he worked around the man to get the shot up, but ref's down closer to the play, so we got to go with his call.
Timeout. Pioneers going to inbound the ball on the side. 1:33, first quarter. 10-10 our score. Pioneers to inbound the ball on the side. Substitution. Wimber checks out. Checking in for him is number 32, and that's Quincy. I think everybody's a little confused where they're going to inbound the ball at. The Pioneers had somebody on each side. Now the referees are going to confer a little bit. I'm not sure if they're talking about the substitutions or not. They're certainly going to inbound the ball on this side.
Correction on that last foul is number 14, Darius Quasi.
The foul is on Quasi. They had it up on the board for somebody else, but it's Quasi who got that foul. A charge. Pioneers with the ball. 1:30 left to go first quarter. 10-10. Shot for 3 from the outside, front iron. Rebound, Arthur. 109 left to go. The Rams come down. R3 works his way inside, picks up the shot. And even later, that's 10 in the game here in the first quarter for R3. That ball goes out of bounds off of the Pioneers. They can't believe it, but it's going to be Ram ball, 12-10. 59 seconds left to go. Nice job defensively by R3 that time. R3 has 10 in the game. Cross court. Down the baseline, R3 underneath the basket, dishes off. Foul. R3 got down the baseline and got underneath the basket and sagged into to guard him, and he dished off.
Isaac
Emerald Arthur is going to go to the line.
It's a nice little play there. He looked like he was going to dribble through the baseline, but then he pulled up, found a spot in the middle there.
Remsburg back in for the Pioneers.
Remsburg back in for the Pioneers. That's 11 in the first quarter for Arthur. The lead is 3, 13-10. 36 seconds left to go. Second shot on the way, that goes.
Emerald Arthur with the pair.
12 in the game now for Arthur. 14-10 our lead. Pressure from the Rams. And the ball loose, and that's going to be a foul. That's going to be a foul, and it's going to be on Chase Ferris.
Falls on Tyson Parker.
No, the foul's on 23, Tyson Parker. Ferris and Parker both moved in on the dribble, but the foul's going to be on Parker. Rams inbound the ball with 26 seconds. Pioneers with the ball, 16 seconds. Send it back out on top. Pressure defense. Bradford pushes off on the side to get the ball back to Bradford. Steps inside. Wanted to get off the three, couldn't get the shot away. They do get a shot away. It's an air ball. And our score at the end of the first quarter, Central Catholic 14, Oregon City 10.
The first quarter here. Both teams putting the ball up. Nice pace of the game. Both teams spreading their defense a little bit. Early in the game, they spread the defense a little bit. It benefited the Pioneers when they spread the defense. They were able to go over the top of that soft press and find some openings both inside and outside. But Central Catholic came back. Pioneers tightened up a bit, but Central Catholic has some nice outside shooters, and they were able to work the perimeter quite well, and so they're up.
I want to tell you about one of our sponsors, and that's Hunt Painting. Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor Ram TV. Now in its third generation of students at Central Catholic, they're happy to continue to be part of the Central Catholic family. We hope for another great year of success, both on and off the court, for all of our Central Catholic students and athletes. That's Hunt Painting. All right, about ready to start the second quarter. 14-10 our score, and of course, of those 14 Ram points, Isaac Emerald Arthur has 12 of them. The only other points for the Rams are 2 free throws from Quasi when he made 2 out of 3.
And D-Ray Seamster.
So we'll see how the Rams do here with their shooter off the court right now. We'll see if they can continue to generate some offense.
And there's a whistle and a foul. The ball was loose. A couple of players tried to tip it. They've got a reach-in foul on the Rams.
Ball's on D-Ray Seamster, his first.
The foul is going to be on D-Ray Seamster, his first. Seamster with his first foul. That's the 15th foul on the Rams. Both teams have 5. Curtis dishes off to Remsburg. Cross court. Up for the 3, and that's going to be long. Ball loose, picked up. Nice job that time by Lowry.
Nice little crossover move there to get inside that lane there.
Lowry
Fouls on number 23,
picks up the loose
Bradford,
ball,
his
dribbles the
second,
length of court, and
team
draws a
6.
foul. That's Jalen Lowry, the senior, going to the line. That foul was on Bradford. Lowry at the line. Second shot on the way, doesn't go. He missed them both. 14-10. Bradford down the lane, pulls up, jump shot, that doesn't go. Rebound inside, and that's Gage Ainsley. Ainsley inside, there's a pass. A little too hot, Ferris can't handle it. Rams were set up from a three-point attempt from the corner. Got the ball to Ferris, but he couldn't hang on to it. 7:10 left in the first half. Remsburg, Curtis, they throw the ball around on the top. Rams in a 1-2-2 zone this time. The shot on the outside for three. Yes, that goes. That shot by Jake Gettle. 14-13, 1 point Ram lead. Ferris for three. That doesn't go. The Quasi with the rebound. Baseline works inside. Tries to do a reverse layup and blocked, and then the Quasi comes down with a rebound but stepped out of bounds. 14-13. Rams lead by one. It was 14-10 at the end of one. 6:34 left to go here in the first half. Thanks for joining us here on Oregon Sports Beat. Doubleheader action. Boys first, then the girls. Rams and the Pioneers. Remsburg and Curtis both out high. They lob it underneath. Bradford down there gets a shot up. That doesn't go. And a whistle and a foul. The foul is on Lowry. His first foul, sixth team foul. But Bradford was shooting. He'll go to the line shooting too.
So that long three-pointer outside of scoring, it made the Rams stretch their defense a bit, which opened up that inside pass there.
Bradford hits the first. He has 4 in the game. Hunter checks in. Isaiah Amato checks in.
Back in Oregon State, number 32, Tyler Quincy.
Quincy checks in for the Oregon City Pioneers. Bradford at the line for a second shot. Chance to put the Pioneers in the lead. It does. Bradford has 5. The lead is 1, 15-14. 5 straight points for the Pioneers. They trailed at the end of one, 14-10. They now lead 15-14. Rams. LaQuasi sets a pick. Down the lane goes Arthur. He puts up the shot. Doesn't go. Rebound taken away. Here come the Rams. Bradford, pull-up jumper for 2. Tipped inside. Pioneers come down with it. Curtis, and there's a foul. That's going to be on Amato. He tripped.
That's number 2, Isaiah Amato. Their second.
Jake Gettle. We're in the penalty situation. Gettle at the line, 1-1. 5:30 left to go here, first half.
It looked like the Pioneers dropped into a man-for-man there on the defense.
Rams have switched defense a couple of times here. Gettle hits the first, and the lead is 2. And the Rams have not scored here in the second quarter. Second shot good by Gettle. Gettle now with 6 in the game. 6 for him, 5 for Bradford. Here come the Rams. They trail by 3, 17-14. Long cross court to Ferris. Sends it back out on top to R3. R3 for 3. Yes!
Nice job working the ball around there to find that open shot. Both teams have been doing that pretty well tonight.
15 in the game for Arthery. 15 is the 17 Ram points. We're even at 17. 5:06 here left to go in the first half. I want to quickly tell you about one of our great sponsors. Pacific Fence is a Schoenheit family business going through the Northwest since 1921. From backyards to ball fields and prisons to primary schools, Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence. I guess if you build a fence for the prison, that's pretty
Pretty good fence.
pretty good fence, huh? 17-17, 5:06 left to go here in the first half. You know, it's a great first half performance by Arthery with 15, but you've got to get scoring somewhere else.
Yeah, I was looking at them. They had some opportunities there. I think they overplayed it a bit much on their shots, penetrating a little bit too far, and not taking the pull-up jumpers there. You know, but the defense was able to hold and keep this game close.
I mean, if you look at the scoring for the Rams, 15 for Arthery, 2 free throws for Gaquazi. That's it. The Pioneers have 4 players who scored, led by Jake Gettle with 6. In the corner, Gettle gets it inside underneath, turnaround jumper, fight for the rebound. Pioneers have position. Bradford blocked. And a jump ball. You know, when you get behind a player and you get your hand over on the ball and they go up and you kind of go backwards, referees call that jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Rams. Checking into the game, number 23, that's Parker. Parker and Arthery bring the ball up. We're at 17-17. Rams, Amato, out on top to Arthery. Gaquazi cross court. He likes that cross court pass. That's 2 now, though. He's kind of thrown too hard and has gone out. Turnover Rams. Pioneers. 4:28 left to go first half. Gaquazi comes back though and steals that ball. Arthery pull-up jumper for 3. No. Too much, back iron. Gettle off to Curtis, back to Gettle. Off the timeline. Pressured on the ball, he gets it away. Bradford for 3, drilled it.
Coach did not like that little bump there.
8 for Bradford, the lead is 3, 2017. Amato trapped on the baseline, he does get it out to Arthery. Underneath, that's Hunter for the layup, too hard, off the glass. And that ball goes out. That's going to be a turnover, the Rams ball. Just lost the dribble on that one. Trevor Sheldon checks in for the Pioneers. In the corner, works inside, uses the glass. That's Arthery. 17 in the game for Arthery. 20-19. Pioneers lead by 1. There's the ball tipped. It's loose on the floor. Picked up and out of bounds.
Good hustle.
Parker stole that ball, tried to save it, rolled out of bounds. A great hustle by Tyson Parker. Remember, this is part of a doubleheader. Stick around. We'll bring you the girls' game afterward. Bradford. Turn around off the glass. That lets him go. Rebound inside. And Arthery comes down with it. Arthery quickly inside. Puts up a shot. That doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. Pioneers come down with it. This is Bradford. Bradford on the corner to Gettle. Jake Gettle. Gettle has 6 in the game. Bradford has 8. And Pioneers will inbound the ball out off of the Rams. Gatto back out on top. Bradford tries to go down the lane, knocked away, picked up. Rams have it, or no, I'm sorry, Pioneers have it, saved it from going out of bounds. Pressure here, they get it inside, uses the glass, doesn't go, rebound Rams. Great rebound that time by Arthery. In the corner, fakes, dishes off, there's the shot, Arthery. I'm sorry. Amato with that shot. It's 2, not 3. Amato with the bucket. 21-20, Rams take the lead.
10 seconds.
10-second violation. The Rams got flustered there. Good defense by Amato. Amato hits a basket, stays back, pressures on defense, gets a turnover. 1:50 left to go. Rams lead by 1.
Yeah, we're seeing some, they've been playing hard. They've been running the court really well. And now we're seeing what I call fatigue mistakes. You're not aware of where the count is when you bring the ball up. You're dribbling the ball out of bounds, so it's kind of mistakes.
Rams only have 7 points in this quarter. Amato. Underneath, they try to get the ball to Hunter. It's tipped out of bounds. Pioneers tip it out of bounds. It goes off Sheldon. And Gaquazio inbound the pass. Hunter, Arthery. In the corner, Gaquazi for 3. That doesn't go, but rebound. Well, Pioneers come down with it. Trapped in the corner. Gonna have to get the ball away. They do, and a whistle and a foul.
30-second timeout.
I'm sorry. 30-second timeout. 1:20 left to go here in the first half. 21-20, Rams lead.
Gotta like this close game, boy. 2021. I think we have one lead change here. Both teams are still working hard, mixing up their defenses, making the offense work hard to get baskets. Both teams are finding ways to put that ball through the hoop.
17 points for Isaac Emerald Arthery in the first half for the Rams. 17 of the 21. All right, both teams back out on the court with 1:20 left to go here in the first half. Remberg, and stolen away. Nice job defensively by Arthery. Heads up play, but again by Arthery in the lane. Rams pass the ball around the top. Wakasi underneath.
Nice
Hunter.
It's a good look there to find that man alone underneath. Nice penetration there.
Wakazi with a great pass that time to Hunter, and Hunter for the layup, and that's going to be a foul on the bottom.
Fouls on number 2, Isaiah Amato, his third.
And that's 3 on Amato, and he's going to sit down. No point picking up 4 here in the last 51 seconds of the first half. Seamster checks back in, DeRay Seamster.
Those last few turnovers there were due to that trap and poor passing or getting out of it, and he was a part of that.
23-20, Rams lead by 3. At the line is Curtis, misses the first shot at the front end of the one-on-one. Arthery, and he's fouled. Arthery was hacked. I think number 20, the foul's going to be on Sheldon. Sheldon looked at the referee, didn't call a foul, so he hacked Arthery again. And the referee said, well, no, can't let you do that.
Yeah, the referee was willing to let it go. They both got a little bit tangled up after that rebound, and,
right.
But he wasn't really fighting for it. They were trying to get untangled.
All right, Arthery hits the front end. That's 18 in the game for Arthery, and the lead is 4. 24-20. Second shot on the way. Arthur gets that. He has 19 in the first half.
30-second timeout, Rams.
Rams take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here, 25-20.
They want to milk this half for as much as they can get out of it.
47 seconds left to go. Scoring here in the second quarter, it's 11-10 Rams.
Quarter there.
We've got 45 points total between the two teams at halftime.
They had to work for these points too. They're playing some good defense out there. Both teams have mixed up the defense quite well. We've seen some man-to-man. We've seen 2 or 3 different zones being played out there. Both teams have to make that offensive adjustment to find those points, and both teams have been able to do that so far.
Rams going to inbound. There's 47 seconds left. Let's see if they're going to play for one, or maybe they'll just kind of see if they can get more possessions than one. Pressure from the Rams. And Pioneers break the pressure. The pull-up jump shot doesn't go, but the putback, that goes. Bradford with the putback. Cuts the lead to 2, 25-22. Wakazi. Rams going to throw the ball around. They look like they want to play for one. They lead by 3, 25-22.
Yeah, it looks like they're working for the last shot here.
They are.
It'll get down to 10, and then you'll see an adjustment be made.
Pioneers
Right
let
here.
the Rams throw the ball around. Now Wakazi inside. Hunter dishes off on the side and goes off Seamster. Pass was pretty hot. Seamster wasn't expecting that. 6 seconds left to go. Let's see if the Pioneers can get off a shot. Bradford over the timeline. Going to have to pull up and shoot. Throws it a hook. That doesn't go. All right, that's it. Halftime here at Central Catholic High School. Our score at halftime: Central Catholic 25, Oregon City 22. It was 14-10 at the end of the first quarter. Pioneers actually outscored the Rams in that quarter 12-11 to make this 25-22. Let me recap the individual scoring for you, and we'll start with the Oregon City Pioneers. Remsburg has a basket for 2. Jake Gettle has a 3-point basket and 3 free throws for 6. Bradford has 3 baskets, 2 of them 3-pointers, and 2 free throws for a total of 10, and Quincy with 4. So Bradford with 10, Gettle with 6. For the Central Catholic Rams, Amato has a basket for 2. Quasi has 2 free throws for 2. Hunter has a bucket for 2. And the rest of the points, that's 19 of them, go to Isaac Emerald Archery. So 19 for Archery, 19 of the 25, and the Rams lead by 3.
A lot of different things going out there on the court tonight. We've seen a couple of different press, and both teams have had success getting turnovers off of the press and scoring. We've seen at least 2 or 3 different defenses going on out there, which makes the offense have to make adjustments. Both teams have had moderate success shooting from the outside, finding some penetration on the inside. I'd say that the Pioneers have done a better job penetrating on the inside and finding baskets there. However, the Rams came up with a big, deep pass down low to their big man there, which caught the Pioneers off guard to get 2 points there. And I think that actually started where they started to go ahead here at the second half on that pass. So a little change in momentum there. But we got good basketball going on here. Lots of things happening out there on the court.
All right, want to thank our sponsors who help make these broadcasts possible. First, Hunt Painting. Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor the Rams here. They're now in their 3rd generation of students at Central Catholic. They're happy to continue to be part of the Central Catholic family. They hope, Hunt Painting hopes that the Rams have another great year of success both on and off the court for all of the Central Catholic students and athletes. And another great sponsor for the Rams, that's Pacific Wire and Fence. Pacific Fence is a Shanghai family business serving the Northwest since 1921. From backyards to ball fields and prisons to primary schools, Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence. Well, those are our great sponsors here for the Central Catholic Rams. We're going to take a break right here at halftime. We'll come back with about 2 minutes to go before the start of the second half. Our score here at halftime, Central Catholic 25, Oregon City 22. All right, welcome back to Central Catholic High School. Our score here at halftime is the Central Catholic Rams 25, the Oregon City Pioneers 22. These teams came into action tonight. Pioneers 8-4 overall, 2-0 in Mount Hood Conference. The Central Catholic Rams 7-5 overall, but also 2-0 in Mount Hood Conference action. This is a doubleheader tonight. We're bringing the boys now. When the boys are done, we'll take a break and then come back and bring you live girls action. The girls were out on the court during halftime kind of warming up. So thanks for joining us here tonight on Oregon SportsBeat. I'm Dave Hall, along with Steve Roberts, bringing you this action. And Steve, your thoughts about the first half as these teams come out to shoot to get ready for the second half?
Well, I think both teams showed multiple aspects of the game, both inside, outside shooting, different defenses as they made adjustments to what was going on. A lot of respect for the outside shooters. From Central Catholic's defense, they were stretching it. They were not giving that shot up, which allowed the Pioneers to penetrate a bit more and find some inside shots. The Pioneers, they mixed up their defense quite a bit. I saw man for man. I saw them stretch their offense, their defense out to the half court a bit there. A little bit of surprises caused a turnover every now and then. But we'll see what happens here. I imagine Central Catholic might try to get more people involved in their offensive game there. Maybe we'll see a little bit more inside play for them there. And the Pioneers, they're going to keep pushing the ball hard. They're going to have to find a way to get around that half-court trap of Central Catholic there. They were going over their top early in the game, but that seemed to have been taken away from them the latter part of the game.
Our producer, Ryan Johnson, is not only a graduate of Central Catholic, he played on the Central Catholic basketball team. And we were talking there at halftime, and I mentioned to him that Arthur had 19 of the 25 points, and he agrees with me. They got to get some scoring from someplace else. They're not going to be able to get all those points from Arthur down the stretch. They need somebody to step up and make a couple of buckets.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer that, your bench wins games for you because you got to get a player could have an off night. Your starters can need to get a break, and they have to be able to come on the court and keep the game alive for the team. So we'll see what adjustments are made here, but I'm sure throughout the season we're going to see some adjustments made to bring more players into the offense.
Pioneers inbound. Rams have the same starters. They have Amato, they have Guakazi, Seamster, Hunter, and Arthur. Bradford from the side for three. That doesn't go. Tipped. Here comes Seamster quickly, uses the left hand and makes the bucket. There's a couple of points from somewhere else. Ray Seamster with the bucket. 27-22.
Yeah, he's a nice smooth layup there with that left hand. Really put it in nice and easy there.
Amato has to be careful. He has 3 personal fouls, and he's on the court now. Ball tipped away. No over and back there because the Rams tipped it away. Ball loose on the floor. Bradford picks it up. Dishes off on the side. Rimberg for 3. He got it. Rimberg with 5 in the game.
I got to give it to a lot of these players. When they're open on that three-pointer, they are knocking them down.
It's not a question. They just bury the shot. Seamster on the side. Guakazi starts down the lane. Underneath, dishes off, and Hunter lays it in. Another good pass by Guakazi.
He's been looking for that quite a couple of times there and finally got that pass inside.
Great job as he goes down the lane. He's looking for Hunter underneath the basket, and he's got a couple of assists. Hunter with 4 in the game, almost over and back. Bradford down the lane, and a jump ball. That's the second time that's happened. A block over the back, and got a hand on the ball, and that's a jump ball, and this one's going to the Rams. They lead 29-25. Amato ahead. Arthur. Guakazi gets a pick from Hunter. Hunter rolls inside, puts up the shot. Guakazi to Hunter. That's becoming a theme.
Yeah, we're seeing more of that inside game. They knew they had to go there to get some more people involved in this offense, and so far, they're 4 or 6 points there.
That pick and roll looks like it could work all day long. Inside, ball tip. Here comes Arthur quickly. Guakazi, the pull-up shot for 3, too long. Rebound inside, Seamster uses the left hand, doesn't go. Pioneers come down with it. Rams had a good chance that time to go up by 8. The lead is 6, 31-25. Inside, turnaround jumper, doesn't go, partially blocked. Good job defensively that time by Arthery. Out on top, Bradford for 3, in and out. Pioneers get the ball back. Another look at the basket. Bradford for 3 from this side. That doesn't go. Quickly ahead. Here come the Rams. Lose the dribble. Amato lost the dribble that time. Took a high bounce. Baseline. Sealed off that time by Arthery. Nice job of defense. Out on top, Bradford. Rams want to start a play. They'll hold it. And there's a foul on Guakazi. Anxious on defense and picks up a foul.
Team first.
That's the first foul on Guakazi. First team foul here in the second half for the Rams. 31-25. Rams lead by 6. Pioneers. Black uniforms, white lettering. We're moving from our left to our right. Our right to our left, I mean. Rams, of course, white uniforms, so white home uniforms. And we move from our left to our right. Cross-court pass, loose, picked up by Seamster. Seamster bounces it off of the Pioneers, and it'll be Ram ball.
Nice heads-up play there to get that ball off the opponent.
Seamster, a sophomore. He played at the point last year as a freshman. Guakazi now playing as a freshman, number 14. Arthery to Seamster. Inside, Guakazi. Underneath to Hunter. Hunter puts up the shot, doesn't go. Rebound, Rams. Another good pass from Guakazi to Hunter. They got something going. Pull-up jumper, rolls around, doesn't go. Tipped inside. Bradford with the rebound, uses the left hand, gets the bucket. 12 in the game for Bradford. 31-27.
Nice inside play there.
Oh, and Hunter misses the layup. A great pass. Hunter loose in the middle. Down the lane. No call. Remsburg with the bucket. He has 7 in the game. And the lead now 2, 31-29. But yes, you're right, Steve. That clearly was a travel.
I don't like to play referee.
Well, the ref just didn't see that.
Yeah.
There's a pull-up jumper, that by Arthery. Contact down there, the shot, it doesn't go. Fight for the rebound, loose on the floor, ball goes out, it'll be Pioneer ball.
Waiting for the Rams, number 4, Chase Ferris, and number 5, Christian Cooney, replacing Donald Hunter.
Checking in for the Rams, Christian Cooney replaces Hunter. And there's a whistle on the inbound pass.
Fouls on the Rams. Fouls on D-Ray Seamster, his second.
Foul is on
Team
Seamster,
second.
his second personal foul.
Tyler Quincy shooting 2.
Tyler Quincy to go to the line. 33-29, Quincy at the line, first shot, back iron, doesn't go.
In for the Pioneers, number 22, Jake Gettle.
Jake Gettle checks into the game. Gettle has 6 in the game. Second shot on the way, that doesn't go, missed them both.
Pioneers.
Caught somebody in the lane too soon there, sounds like.
We'll do that again.
Correction.
Somebody in the lane for Central Catholic too soon. And so we'll do that one again and made that one. Gettle with the free throw. He has 7 in the game. Rams with the ball on a 3-point lead. Ferris to Arthery. They'll work the ball around the outside. Lob underneath. Wide open, the shot, that doesn't go. A lot of contact.
Oh, nice steal.
Stolen away by Seamster and misses the layup. Didn't get it high enough and missed the layup. Seamster with a nice steal but missed the layup. 33-30, 2:30 left to go here in the third. And there's contact. Ferris trying to steal it away. Contact. Foul on Ferris, his first personal foul, third team foul. No team fouls on the Pioneers. Pioneers will inbound the ball. Trail by 3, 33-30. Rams have had opportunities, just haven't been able to cash in on them.
A couple of nice plays, still plays there, and just have not, as you said, have not been able to capitalize on that.
Right, a couple of missed layups. Hurt the Rams. Bradford, to Ron Bradford. The shot inside for 3, air ball. And here come the Rams, Arthery. Arthery over the timeline, works in the middle, and that ball goes out of bounds. That could have easily been a charge. Arthery got the ball up in the air, though, and it tipped out of bounds, and the Rams will inbound the ball under the basket. Triggering that inbound pass is Lowry, out on top to Arthery. Works inside, there's a shot, missed that layup. That was Cooney that missed that layup. 1:45 left to go.
Rams are going to have to be careful here. They don't want to get in a situation where there's a bonus early in this game.
Right, Lowry picked up that foul, his first. 33-30. Low scoring game. We're almost at the end of the third quarter. A minute 30 left to go here in the third. Long shot by Bradford. He got it. Bradford heating up, and Bradford ties this up at 33. 15 in the game for Bradford. Ferris on the baseline, tries to throw it in. Goes off. And Pioneers come up with it. Bradford was double teamed that time in the lane. The shot short. Rebound Arthery. Arthery off on the side, out on top. Lowry, the shot for 3. And he got it. Lowry with his first bucket of the game. The lead is now 3, 36-33.
We need to see more of that offense from those Rams and different players on the Rams team.
Along with number 30, Will Nisbet.
36-33, 51 seconds left to go in the third. Timeout on the court. Remember, it was 25-22 at the end of the half. All right, players headed back out on the court for the final 51 seconds of the third.
The Rams did a good job there, got a 3, 4, 6-point lead, I think, and then the Pioneers got back into it, was able to tie it up.
Steve, I got to find one word to describe the game so far. My word is raggedy. It has been raggedy. Bradford, crossover dribble, loses the ball, picks it back up. Guarded by Gukazi. Gukazi steals the ball, sends it ahead. Ferris pulls up, gets it back to Gukazi. Down the lane, dishes off in the corner. Ferris for 3, rolls around, doesn't go. Rebound, and that's going to be a foul over the back. It's going to be on the Rams.
Balls number 30, Will Nisbet.
Will Nisbet picked up the foul, his first personal foul. 27 seconds left to go here in the quarter, and Pioneers trail by 3. Bradford, Teron Bradford. Across the timeline. Bradford with the ball. See if the Rams want to play for 1. Bradford almost loses the ball. Double teamed, he's going to have to do something. Tries to dribble his way out of it. Ball loose on the floor, 8 seconds. Pioneers still not able to get up a shot. And traveled. Pioneers were desperate. That gives the Rams time to get a shot off. 4 seconds. 36-33. Pioneers not even able to get a shot. Here comes Kwakazi. Going to put up a shot. No. Doesn't go. Our score here at the end of 3. Central Catholic 36. Oregon City 33. Steve?
I think you said, a little bit of scraggly game there, especially this quarter. We didn't get the scoring that we got the first two quarters. Both teams are sensing the pressure of the game right now. Both teams want to try to break ahead here. They're keeping the game close. I think Central Catholic has had a little bit more momentum going their way. They did get some more players into the books that quarter, I believe, which they really needed to do some scoring from different players. That's a good sign there going into this fourth quarter for them.
All right, I want to thank our sponsors, and one of our sponsors is Hunt Painting. Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor the Rams. They're in their 3rd generation of students at Central Catholic. They're happy to continue to be part of the Central Catholic family. They hope to have another great year of success both on and off the court with the Rams. And they hope that that goes to all of the Central Catholic students and athletes. That's Hunt Painting. About ready for the start of the fourth quarter. Rams lead by 3. They led by 3 at halftime. It was 25-22. Each team with 11 points in that quarter, and it's 36-33. One of these teams is going to emerge with a 3-0 lead in the Mount Hood Conference, and the other team will have their first conference loss.
Both teams are feeling that right now, that both teams need to keep up their pace.
Pioneers team down the ball. Bradford Curtis almost a travel. There's a shot for 3, and that's good. Sheldon hits a 3, and we're tied at 36. Sheldon's first bucket of the game and first points. Ferris back out on top. On the baseline, this is
nice
Lowry, and he's fouled as he starts the basket.
He was able to find a little bit of lane there. Unfortunately, got fouled when he raised the ball up to shoot.
Not first. The first team foul. First team foul on the Pioneers. Shooting foul at the line. Lowry, he has 3 in the game on a 3-point basket, and that rolls around and doesn't go.
Keep those count, especially at this point in the game.
As I quote Bill Schonley, you've got to make your free throws. Second shot on the way, and front iron, and Lowry missed them both. Kind of puts his head up. We're tied at 36. Pioneers haven't had a lead in a long time. That ball goes out of bounds. Tipped out by Arthur. Hunter checks back in. Well, him and Guakazi had it going on that pick and roll and on the passes in the lane. Guakazi not in the game though right now. Lob inside. Turnaround jump shot. Rolls on, and that goes. Quincy with a bucket. He has 6 in the game, and now the Pioneers do have the lead. 38-36. Rams out on top. Screen by Hunter. Dishes off. Arthur for 3. Bounces up. No. Hunter tries to get the rebound. Pioneers get it. 6:43 left to go in this game. 38-36. Pioneers lead. Ron Bradford over the timeline. Remsburg and Curtis out on top. They get it inside. Sheldon dishes off quickly. They send it back out on top. And that ball, no over and back because it was touched by the Rams. The shot, that goes. Nice shot in there. Sheldon with another bucket. He has a quick 5 points in the lead. It's 40-36.
Changing momentum here. Pioneers are looking good.
Amato back to Hunter. And we have foul, and that's going to be on the Pioneers. That'll be on number 32, Quincy.
Rams inside players are going to have strong hands. They're going to have to put that ball down when they get it. They missed some opportunities in that third quarter that would have gave them a bigger lead. They're finding the opportunities again. They're just going to have to put them down.
Seamster checks back in. Wakazi checks back in. Down the lane, Arthur uses the glass. It counts. It counts, and he's going to go to the line for +1. So Arthery with a chance for a three-point play. The lead is 2, 40-38. 5:56 left to go in this one.
His fourth, team third.
Arthery at the line, on the way, he has it. 24 in the game for Isaac Emerald Arthery. There's a couple dribble. You know, you forget. And
when you're that close to the ref there, those little habits you have, every now and then, he'll catch him when there's only you and him on the court there.
Curtis double dribbled right in front of the referee. Arthery seems to lob inside. Wakazi, turnaround jump shot. It goes. Wakazi, his first basket. He has 4 points in the game. And Rams go back out on top. 5 straight points for the Rams. 41-40. The Pioneers want to take a timeout and talk this over. 5:29 left to go in the game. Rams lead by 1, 41-40.
The Rams can keep this up and get that inside shot. That was a nice little turnaround shot there, right on the edge of the key. Practice all the time, and he was able to knock it down. And that kind of mix up, finding that player inside that area there for those nice little easy shots is going to be successful now because we haven't seen too much of that tonight.
I think both teams from here on out are going to be very measured in what they do.
It's a tense game. They both want to come out ahead on this. We got a 41-40 game with 5.5 left. Both teams are going to, no player out there wants to make a mistake right now. Sometimes that can work for you, sometimes it works against you, but it becomes so tentative what you want to do.
We're 5:29 left to go. Neither team wants to make a mistake, and there have been a whole lot of them in this game. Staying out on the court for the Rams. That's Amato, Seamster, Wakazi, Hunter, and Isaac Emerald Arthery. That's the starters. So Rams going to go with the starters down the stretch. Stolen away. And pull-up jumper doesn't go. Rebound though inside. The putback, that does go. That's Arthery. Amato missed the first shot. Arthery went up, got the rebound. Boy, he has a ton of rebounds in this game. I'm pretty sure he's got a double-double. Underneath the shot, that doesn't go too hard. Send it back out on top. Curtis loses it, picks it back up. They send it inside. There's a shot. That goes. That doesn't go. It's too hard. Hunter with a great rebound. Leaves it for Arthery.
14 might have got some fingertips on that shot there.
43-40. Rams lead by 3. 4:42 left to go here in the game. This is Amato. Wakazi. Amato has played well. Wakazi wants to get underneath the basket. And there's the ball tipped. And that's going to be tipped by Curtis. Arthery will inbound. Arthery to inbound the ball. He'll send it into Wakazi. Wakazi wants to go down the lane. Can't. Gets a shot, a pull-up shot, and he's fouled. That's going to be a three-point shot. Yes. Wakazi's going to get 3. The last time this happened in the first half, he made 2 of them. Foul on Remsburg. We were worried about team fouls. Well, now it's 5 team fouls for the Rams, 4 for the Pioneers. Wakazi at the line shooting 3. First goes. Wakazi with 5 in the game. These are big free throws. 4:20 left to go here. Second shot on the way. Got that too, Wakazi. He's got 6 in the game. He's made the first 2. See if he can make it a clean sweep. And he does. Got them all. He's 5 of 6 from the line. And the lead is 6, 46-40. Wakazi 5 of 6 from the line. In fact, has made the last 5. Bradford off on the side. Back to Bradford. Down the lane, loses the ball, picks it back up, and there's a shot. That doesn't go, but he's fouled, I believe, by Hunter.
Yeah, he kind of got off the balance there. Good heads-up play by number 23, though, to get that foul, because he was not in a good position.
Bradford back at the line. Bradford, first shot on the way. He gets that. Bradford with the free throw. He has 16 in the game. Make it 17. 17 in the game for Bradford. The lead is 4, 46-42. We're under 4 minutes, 3:55 left to go in the game. That ball goes out and it's off of Oregon City, off the Pioneers. Referees talk, yes. They say it's Rams ball.
Timeout Rams.
Timeout Rams. We'll keep it here. 3:45 left to go here. In the game, 4-point Ram lead, 46-42. Rams have possession. All right, what are the Rams talking about, Steve?
They had some success inside there with those little shots around the key area. They might look at that some more. They're going to try to use the clock as much as they can, but they really need to score here to keep this game open for them.
Rams are up by 4. They led by 3 at the end of 36-33.
The Pioneers, they have a couple of fouls to give here, so the coach might tell them, tighten up on that defense a little bit more, and let's see if we can get a steal or make something happen for ourselves.
One thing I've noticed about the Pioneers, they're looking for Bradford. Bradford's the guy that they have the confidence in, and they're looking for him every time they're down court. Runs out on top, Bill Cosby, Amato knocked out of bounds, goes off the Pioneers. Rams will inbound the ball. Amato will inbound it. Amato into Kwakazi. He's worked well with Hunter here in the second half.
One-on-one here if they can get it.
Gets a screen from Hunter, starts down the lane. Kwakazi scoops, doesn't go. A blocking foul. Kwakazi's going to go to the line.
I saw that coming. They were looking for a one-on-one there. If he had made his move a little bit earlier, he would have found a lane all by himself there.
Kwakazi going to the line. He'll shoot 2. Remember, he's 5 of 6 from the line. Made his last 5. That one goes. 6 of 7 from the line for Kwakazi, and the lead is 5. Chance to make it 6. On the way, and gets that one. 7 of 8 from the line for Kwakazi. He has 9 points in the game, and the lead is 6, 48-42. Trying to get over the timeline. Bradford does. This is off on the line, on the side. There's the shot, and Seamster comes up with it. Tipped around under the basket. Seamster comes down with it. Amato over the timeline. Lead is 6. Amato's going to run some time. Seamster back to Amato. Tipped. Seamster comes down with it. And Rams want to take a timeout. They were disorganized right then. And I think Coach David Blue said, let's pause here for a second and calm down.
They want to do some time, but they also want to get a score. They don't want to give any opportunity for Pioneers to get back into this. Pioneers are looking. They still got one more foul to give before they go into the bonus. So they may tighten up a bit. One opportunity there.
So let's set where exactly we are. Rams lead by 6, 48-42. 2:46 left to go in this one, and the Rams have the ball. They'll inbound it.
They'll spread it out here. If I was a coach, I'd spread it out here. If the Pioneers stretch that defense too far out, they come, when you're 5 feet out above the 3-point line and your player comes out on you and plays you tight, you're supposed to take them to the basket. You'll find a man there or you'll find a man to there. So we'll see what happens here and how they decide to play this.
Now keep in mind, we're here tonight for a doubleheader. When this game ends, we'll recap the scoring for you, and then we're going to take a break for about 15 minutes. We'll come back with the girls' action, the Pioneers and the Rams. And those games in the past couple of years have been hotly contested, very physical games. Rams to inbound the ball with a 6-point lead.
Yeah, I always tell my players to have strong hands and play smart.
Pressure, Seamster, Amato looking for some help inside. Get it to Wakazi. Wakazi dribbles through a couple of players. Seamster inside, uses the glass. Yes.
Get that ball working around until you find that kind of opportunity.
Spread the court out and then go down the baseline, and that's what Seamster did. Laid it in for a bucket. The lead is 8. Might be the biggest lead of the game, if I'm right. 50-42. The shot from the side doesn't go. Rebound, putback. Yes, that does go. Remsburg has 9 in the game. The lead is 6. Clock ticks right under 2 minutes. Seamster dishes inside. And they send it back out on top. Archery. Hunter stolen away. Pioneers steal the ball. Here comes Remsburg. And he's fouled. That's going to be, I believe, on Amato. If it is, that's 4. Let's see, the foul is on. It is on Amato, his 4th.
Team 7.
So it's an 8-point lead. Now it's down to 6 free throw lines. Chance to cut this in half. Cut it to 4. It's Remsburg at the line. He has 9 in the game. 10. Remsburg has 10. 50-45. 1:45 left to go here. This is going down to the end. And that doesn't go. Rebound Archery. Big rebound for him. Girls coach for Oregon City, Kurt Goldsdorf, just walked in front of us, headed down to the locker room. And here's action to follow. Great save that time by Wakazi on the air pass. Works inside, lays it off the glass, doesn't go. Wakazi's still down, he gets up. Pioneers with the ball, 124. Bradford, good job defensively by Seamster. Looked like he was going to fly by Bradford. Reached back and flicked the ball out of bounds.
Fly by him and was able to get a tip on the ball as he tried to shoot.
Timeout, Oregon City.
Oregon City wants to take a timeout. Bradford got Seamster up in the air, and as he was floating by Bradford, he reached back and tipped the ball out of bounds.
Oregon City was looking for a foul there. They want that foul bad. This angle was hard to see it. I don't know if he got his hand or not, but obviously he was able to get some part of the ball.
I want to thank our sponsor, Pacific Fence. Pacific Fence is a Schoenheit family business. They've been in the Northwest since 1921. From backyards to ball fields, from prisons to primary schools, Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence.
They make good.
All right, Steve, we're going to take it down to the final minute 21. That was a great defensive play by Seamster because you can see Bradford let him go by. He was lining up for a 3.
That would have been a big 3 there. That would have put this a 2-point game.
Exactly. No foul on the play, so it was a great defensive effort by Seamster. 50-45. Inbounding the ball, Oregon City. Remsburg will inbound the ball. Gets it into Bradford. Bradford, ball knocked around. Pull-up jumper. Yes, he got it. He turned around and just drilled that.
Yeah, defense got out of position once they started pivoting, and he was able to get a good look at the basket.
Arthery over the timeline, starts down the lane. They leave him alone. He lays it in.
You got two premier players taking control right here now.
Arthery with 28 in the game. Bradford with 19. There's a shot for three. Fight for the rebound. Pioneers come down with it. Remsburg, 45 seconds. 52-45. Dish it off. Ghetto for the side. No, that doesn't go. Rebound. We got to push. Hunter hits the floor. We got a foul on Hunter. Yes, it is.
It's a bonus situation here, Mike.
He hits the floor. Hunter hits the floor but draws the foul. That's his third personal foul.
A holding foul on him there somewhere.
I think it was before he hit the ground because he got shoved to the ground. First shot on the way. That goes. That's Quincy. Quincy has 7 in the game. The lead's 4, 52-48. 39 seconds left to go. Quincy at the line. Second shot on the way and air ball. Quincy's not sure. He doesn't know what to think. He shot that. He shot it underneath the basket. It was long enough. It was long enough, and it was directly on line. It went underneath the basket. Wakazi, triple team. Rams try to get the ball over the timeline, get it back to Wakazi. He steps over the line. They have it off Ferris. Ferris in the game. Wakazi off in the corner to Seamster. Seamster tries to get the ball to Arthery and knocked out. 23 seconds. The lead is 4, 52-48. Rams trying to be careful. Into Arthery. Arthery double teamed off to Seamster. And Seamster's going to be fouled by Quincy.
At this point in the game, they almost have to foul there.
We're not in the penalty situation, so the Rams are going to inbound this ball with 20 seconds. And that is on Quincy, and that's 5, and he's fouled out. Quincy will take a seat on the bench. I'd forgotten that he had 4. He just fouled out. Okay, triggering the inbound pass is going to be Amato.
Looks like they're lining up in a man-to-man. We got a timeout call here.
Timeout on the court. 20 seconds left to go in this one. Rams lead by 4. Both these teams 2-0 in Mount Hood Conference action coming in here. Rams lead by 4. They'll have the ball. They're going to trigger an inbound pass under the basket. There's the horn. Both teams are talking right up as long as they can. Amato's still going to trigger the inbound pass. So Amato will inbound it. Nobody's going to cover the inbound thrower. 4 on 5. They're going to have to get the ball in. They send it out on top. Arthery goes and gets it, and he's fouled. They threw the ball in the backcourt over Arthery's head, and he went back and got it. 18 seconds on the clock. Arthery goes to the line. He has 28 in the game. We're in the penalty. Arthery 1-1. Arthery at the line. First shot, yes. The lead now is 5, 53-48. Second shot coming up for Arthery. Let's see if he can get to 30 points in this game, and he can. Arthery is 30. Here come the Pioneers. Bradford, he's got the ball in his hands. Triple team, and Seamster ties him up. Bradford wanted to get the ball down court, looked at the basket. 3 Rams guarded him, and Seamster.
Wait. The other ref is calling a hold.
Oh, now wait a minute, because the referee clearly signaled. Now he's being overruled. Let's see. As he went over to the bench, he's letting everybody know, yes, he's called a foul on Seamster.
Fouls on the Rams. That's number 0,
Fouls on Seamster, his third. It looked to me, Seamster reached in and grabbed the ball. And the referee saying he grabbed the hand. Bradford at the line. 1-1. Bradford's first shot doesn't go. Doesn't go. And there's a rebound inside. And Arthur, he just cradles the ball and waits to get fouled. And he is.
Even though Seamster got called for that foul there, you know, he has played a really good defensive game. He's come up with some big skills in the game. Five players that are, you know, just playing his game and has done a good job on the defensive end.
R3 has 30 in the game. He goes to the line. We're in the bonus situation for both teams. The lead is 6, 54-48. R3 gets the first. What a game for Isaac Emerald, R3. Second shot on the way, and he gets that too. And now the lead is 8, 56-48. Bradford for three. That goes, hits the top of the backboard. It hits the rim, hit the top of the backboard. 4 seconds left to go. Rams just need to inbound the ball here. Pioneers are going to move back. Well, no, they're going to pressure the ball. They've decided to pressure the ball. Inbound the ball to Seamster. He'll just dribble it out. Seamster dribbles it out. There it is. That's the horn. That's the end of this game. Our score, our final here at Central Catholic High School. The Central Catholic Rams 56. The Oregon City Pioneers 48. That was a big fourth quarter. Rams had 20 points in that quarter, and the Oregon City Pioneers 15. I'll give you the scores here by quarter. At the end of one, the Rams led 14-10. They were outscored by the Pioneers 12-11 in the second. That made our score at halftime a 3-point Ram lead, 25-22. Each team had 11 in the third quarter. It was 36-33 at the end of three, and then 20-15 the scoring in the fourth quarter in favor of the Rams made this one 56-48. I'll give you the individual scoring quick, and then we'll get our comments from Steve. For the Oregon City Pioneers, Remsburg in this game with 10, 5 for Trevor Sheldon, a total of 6 in the game for Jake Gettle, all in the first half, 19 in the game for Teron Bradford, and a total of 7 in the game for Tyler Quinsby. For the Central Catholic Rams, DeRay Seamster with 4, but he played a great game out there on defense. Isaiah Amato with only 2 in the game, but another great defensive effort from a player. Darius Wakazi with a total of a 9 in the game, including 7 out of 8 from the free throw line. 3 for Jalen Lowry on a 3-point bucket. 6 in the game for Donald Hunter, and a total of 32 in the game for Isaac Amaral Arthuri, and 32 of the 56 points. Pretty good percentage. Your comments about the game, Steve?
You know, Central Catholic did a good job here. You know, we did get a little bit more offense out of in the second quarter, especially that fourth quarter. We got a little bit more offense out of the other players, which is always helpful. You know, Pioneers did a good job coming back. They actually took a lead there. I think it was in the third or fourth quarter. They took a 2-point lead there, which shows what kind of players they have there. But Central Catholic was able to put it together here, use their defense quite well, and came out ahead.
All right, I want to thank the people here at Central Catholic High School, the athletic director and the staff, for giving us our support to get this game on the air tonight. I want to thank, of course, our crew, Ryan Johnson, the engineer, producer, director, runs the camera, did it all tonight. My broadcast partner, Steve Roberts. I want to thank our sponsors, Hunt Painting. Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor the Rams. They're now in their 3rd generation of students at Central Catholic, and they're happy to continue to be part of the Central Catholic family. Hunt Painting hopes for another great year of success both on and off the court for all of the students and athletes at Central Catholic. And our other sponsor, Pacific Wire and Fence. Pacific Wire and Fence is a Scheinheit family business serving the Northwest since 1921. From backyards to ball fields, from prisons to primary schools, Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence. All right, the Rams go to 3-0. They go to 8-5 in overall action. 3-0 at the top of the Mount Hood Conference, and the Oregon City Pioneers go to 8-5, 2-1 in the Mount Hood Conference. Stay tuned. We're going to bring you girls action, the Rams and the Pioneers, in about 15 minutes. So stick around for that. On behalf of our crew, Ryan Johnson, my broadcast partner, Steve Roberts, I'm Dave Hall. Our final score here, boys action at Central Catholic High School. The Central Catholic Rams 56, the Oregon Pioneers 48. We'll be back with the girls game in 15 minutes.